Hey, what is going on? It's TS here. MWO, always represent. And we're here for another simple review, which is, I have a couple bit more movies, but I decided, because we're going to my grandmother's a week early. But we usually, I stay every other 2 weeks sometimes, and then my wife and my son, we go there and visit, like every so often, and they don't like to stay because my son's a ravage. When we're at someone else's house, he's a 2-year-old, doesn't listen at all. But that's what 2-year-olds are anyway. But there's some movies where I do have to sacrifice and take them back, and I'm going to get to them another time. But this film right here, I've always wanted to see, and the sequel is on Netflix, and I'm probably gonna watch it. And this film, I haven't even got my notes. So I'm gonna look at the page of what the critics said about this, but I think they did say a crappy film about this film. But besides that, the film is Robert Rodriguez's Machete. But the thing is with this Machete, when this first came out, I haven't seen any Robert Rodriguez films. Well, it wasn't Once Upon a Time in Mexico, and I know Desperado. I think they're all directed by him. I believe they were. Let's see here. So, no. He did it. Yeah. Well, yeah, he directed on the Spy Kids and everything. But I like the poster here. Machete. You got all those people. You got Machete. You got Danny Trejo. You got fucking damn Michelle Rodriguez. Fucking Robert De Niro's in this. There's fucking Steven Seagal. That's one reason why I got this one too, because I found that Steven Seagal. Here's other people. Jessica Alba's on there. Robert De Niro, Trejo. I found out this first film because Steven Seagal is a bad guy, and it's very weird to. Because if you see my previous reviews before, I only did one review, I think, with him, though. Well, I did two, actually. I did one Against the Dark, which was terrible. So if you want to see a terrible horror action movie, or a review I've done, check out Against the Dark, simple review. Search on that. And then I did The Belly of the Beast. There's so many, Under Siege. That's one I've loved Under Siege, both of them. The first one's still one of the best ones. I'll probably watch those again, but I haven't reviewed those yet in the super review. But this, when I first started, I always want to see it. I checked it out before a long time ago, but I didn't get a chance to watch it with me because I didn't really care for Danny Trejo or anything back then. Like this came out in 2010, so I was 20. It's like 5 years ago. But I didn't really care. But I checked it out, and this is the only action film that I got out of this whole time I've been to this visit the library, the Anderson Library. I got a bunch of comedies. Comedies ruled out the whole thing. I got a couple of horror films, which I did, Jason, as you saw, and I have some movies that still I'm not going to have time because I'm gonna renew some of them and get some new ones. But let's just get out of the way because I haven't even talked about this shit. But it's gonna be a real quickie one here. This starts with Danny Trejo, who plays Machete. It comes out. I love how the quality of this film is, the way the screen is and whatnot. They use the 8mm kind of way the film. When it first starts out, because Machete, it's Danny Trejo, like the first is like a little premise or whatever, like what happened 20 years ago or whatnot. He's a federally, I can't say the damn word, and he's going to save this chick. He ends up saving the chick. The one guy fucking dies. His teammate, his co-worker, his co-squad mate or whatever. He saves the chick. This chick's naked as hell, and then he gets screwed over. And then you see, here comes Steven Seagal. My name's Steven Seagal, and I'm a bad guy in this movie. And he has a sword. And every time the sword would come out, it had this, like it was the $6 million man. I'm like, okay, I know Steven Seagal is a kick-ass, badass, but you're not the $6 million man. But yeah, and then they burn up the house, and they think he's out, but no, he's still alive. And then he's just... Years later, there's no little story back of how he got out, so that's kind of a miss. Then he's just a regular labor worker. Then it shows Michelle Rodriguez playing as she, or I forgot, I don't know her name she plays in this film. So I really didn't pay attention to that, but let's see. Yeah, Luz She. That's who she's basically. She's a taco truck lady. People's been watching. Then you have Jessica Alba, who plays Sartina Rivera. And then you have, which is pretty cool too, because of the whole, you got Senator John McLaughlin, who's played by Robert De Niro, which I think Robert De Niro is trying to do a Lyndon B. Johnson impersonation in this film or whatnot. I like the campaign, the campaign ads that they did in this film. He's a dick in here. It showed him like when they were killing, Doc Johnson. Don Johnson, I love. You see him do the Marble Man that he plays in, and the Earl Davidson Marble Man, and I'm a huge fan of Miami Vice, and I saw him in Django, which I like to re-review. I never reviewed that in a simple review, but I've watched it before. But he plays a dickhead. He comes out alive. Sorry to say, but I mean, he was a dickhead too, but he didn't die. But then Jeff Fahey, it's basically Senator McLaughlin's advisor, which we don't know yet till soon. And he kills. He comes in and he sees Trejo, he sees Machete, and he didn't even know who he was then, but he offered him $250,000 or $150,000 to kill McLaughlin. Machete accepts. He gives him to the building and tries to shoot him, and then he gets screwed over by Booth's little right-handy hanky boy, little bitchy boy, who ended up getting killed by Booth because he failed to kill Machete. Screws him over and shoots him in the leg instead. And then they use that for the campaign ads as well. Then Machete learns Luz and talks to her or whatnot, And there's a network going on, and Santara, played by Jessica Alba's character. Her character is basically she's an immigration agent, but she's been doing all these. She's been getting all these higher ups on the job, but really she's still doing shitty work. But he gets up there. I mean, Trejo just comes in here, machete. That's all he needs: machete, weapons. Hell, he uses a damn weed whacker in this film. But basically, there's all corruption. We thought that Michael Booth was on Machete's side, but no, it was just all big one script, just like it says in the back. He gets left out for dead from Seagal's bitch ass, who chopped his fucking wife's head off right in front of him. And they said something about their daughter, which I think he killed their daughter as well. Oh yeah, and also Michael Booth's daughter in this. Well, Michael Booth's daughter in this is Lindsay Lohan. And there's a scene where Machete goes and kills all of his watchmen, and then he sees Michael Booth's wife and daughter both naked in the pool, and he starts just fucking with them. And then he takes them to this church where he sees his padre, who's Cheech from Cheech and Chong, and he goes up to see him. He gets killed in the most decimated way by crucifixion. I mean, on the cross, and he plays a father and went, it's all back and forth. From I can see in the scenes. But he's bitching. He gets the women like that. I mean, he's fucked around with, fucked around with Luz, Michelle Rodriguez's character. He fucked with, Jessica Alba's thing. Well, at the very end, he fucked her. At the very end of the movie, that's why it was a cliffhanger on it, with the Harley setting up to the sunset. But he's a real gentleman. She said, "Lay with me." She was drunk, and she woke up, and he was just sleeping next to her. She wasn't naked or nothing. So you were doing that part. She was like, "Who is he? Like a real gentleman." Then you got Lindsay Lohan's character, which, it's all back fucking political fucking scams. Like they want to build a damn electric fence to just cover up Mexico and the United States to get on the border. Fuck these idiots. But let's talk about the whole political thing about Border Patrol. I don't care if the Mexicans come here, but when you use lethal force, I don't know if they do it in real times now down in Mexico. These people were shooting people down. They were shooting people down. I think they do use duds, but you don't know these. But then again, they don't know these people trying to cross the border may have some weapons. Sorry, I had a little American dream. That's the road. Trying to get in my system, baby. But back to this movie, action all the way, bloody as hell. I'm not going to say much more about it. But the thing is, but let's talk about the ending here. I mean, the ending, yes. Oh yeah, you see the Spy Kids too. The guy who played the boy in Spy Kids, he's on there. He's playing adopted Chicano. That's what he's playing, adopted Chicano. And his chick partner will be in the second one with Sofia Vergara, or whatever her name is, from Modern Family. She's in the second, Machete Kills. And Mel Gibson, I think, is the bad guy in that film, which I'll be watching that in the future. But when Steven Seagal, when they meet up in that very battle, they have all the compadres going up against McLaughlin, because he ended up kills Booth. And then, like, they find out why. And then Lindsay Lohan's character comes up, finds out that McLaughlin did it. He ends up surviving, and he thinks he's going to let out, but he gets shot down from Lindsay Lohan, which he had a bulletproof vest on, but didn't get killed by Don Johnson, like idiots. But the very ending, because also Don Johnson stayed alive, which I'm like, what the fuck, really? They went after those people, but they didn't go after Don Johnson. They missed him out, so that's a miss. But another miss is Steven Seagal's death in here, when they fought, him and Machete, when Machete and his character's name, Torres, he plays, Steven Seagal plays Torres, they fight and he dies in like, this is what happened in the script probably. You know, the way I want to die is that I want to be dead like a bitch. I want to have him tail with one that get that machete or sword, the one that pushes in me, but I'm going to be a boss and be like, you know, I'll just be in hell waiting for you, motherfucker. I'll kill my own self. And he kills his own self. And it was like, so dull. It's like I wanted to wait him getting like, bloody murder, but that's probably how the way goes for Steven Seagal. Even made us laugh in the movies now. But that's it. The very end, he's come back from Machete Kills, and then Machete Kills again. So I'm really hyping up for the Machete Kills. This movie was great. I enjoyed the acting. I enjoyed the effects and everything on here. But let's look at the damn release. I want to see the critical reception. It got a B from Entertainment Weekly. It got a 60 out of 120. It had Rotten Tomatoes gave it 72%. They gave the Razzie Award for she won for Worst Supporting Actress, which I think that's funny as hell. This is just unbelievable. I don't know, but you know what the rating is. Do I recommend this film? Yeah, I recommend this film. I enjoyed it. Rewatchable. I mean, I liked how the film carried out itself. So yeah, I think this is rewatchable. I can rewatch this again. But letter grade, I give it a B. B. Because I mean, you couldn't get the A because of the Steven Seagal being, oh, I can't die like a bitch. And then you have so many hits and misses, because how did he escape in the very beginning of the house? You know, he didn't know anything. So I give it a B. It's rewatchable, and I definitely recommend it. So check out, guys, Machete. I'm STS, and I hope you guys have a good day, good night, or wherever you're listening to this video, and we'll see you next time for Simple Review. Peace. I'm out.